After the opening release of our 2018 World Cup Power Rankings, much has changed. Countries have been eliminated in heartbreaking fashion, while other teams assert their dominance over their federations. All the spots have been decided except for the UEFA playoffs and the intercontinental playoffs, which leave just a few spots to be determined. Follow all of PST's 2018 World Cup coverage USMNT Premier League according to our esteemed panelists, Joe Prince Wright, Nicholas Mendler, Kyle Bonn, Matt Reed, Dan Carroll and Andy Edwards. There is a clear talent gap between the top 10 teams and the rest of the nations. Meanwhile, there is a disagreement over what country is the most powerful in the world. Germany has garnered the top spot, but it wasn't by a lot. Brazil is right on the heels for the favorite heading into next year's tournament, even dethroning the reigning world champions on some lists. Overall, Europe claims 4 of the top 5 spots. South American teams find 4 countries in the top 10. Italy is the most iconic team to have fallen, now uncertain to make the tournament after finding itself in the UEFA playoffs thanks to its tough group. 3 teams who did not appear in last month's edition find themselves with places at the table in Serbia, Iceland, and Croatia, while 7 teams on the list were left off at least one panelist's list, leaving uncertainty in the lower half of the table. Where do you think these countries fall? Who was slighted? Who is overrated? And who should have made the list? Team points: best worst 1-1 Germany 1-1 8-1 2-2 2 Brazil 1-1 5-1 3-3 3 France 1-0 7-2 4-4 4 Spain 9-8 3-6 5-5 Belgium 9-5 3-7 6-9 Uruguay 8-4 5-9 7-8 Portugal 8-3 4-1-0 8-5 Argentina 8-1 5-1-1 9-6 Colombia 7-0, 7-1-6, 1-0, 1-2 Mexico 5-9, 1-0, 1-2, 1-1, 1-3 England 5-3, 7, 1-5, 1-2, 2-0 Poland 4-7, 1-1, 1-7, 1-3, 7 Italy 4-3, 9, 1-8, 1-4, near Serbia 3-7, 9, near 1-5, near Iceland 3-3, 9, near 1-6, 1-7 Japan 2-8, 1-3, near 1-7, 1-0 Switzerland 2-4, 1-2, near 1-8, 1-4 Nigeria 2-1, 1-6, near 1-9, 1-6 Costa Rica 1-9, 1-4, near 2-0, near Croatia 1-4, 1-4, near follow at the _bonfire Rafa Benitez knew he liked Mikel Merino when Newcastle United signed the dynamic midfielder on loan from Borussia Dortmund. Did Rafa know the 21-year-old Spaniard would look like this big of a part of what insiders call the Rafalution? More top Premier League storylines? Probably not, but Newcastle has made Merino's loan a permanent deal, signing him through 2022. After 14 minutes off the bench versus Spurs on opening day, Merino has played all but 16 minutes of the Premier League season. Here's Benitez, from nufc.co.uk. I'm really pleased we have been able to bring Mikel to the club permanently. He has played very well since he joined us. He has settled in quickly, has a lot of quality on the ball and is keen to learn. That is a crucial part of his future development. Stuck behind Julian Weigl and Nuri Sahin at BVB, Merino is a young. The 21st of June has shown his skill alongside and without Jonjo Shelvey. As a valuable part of a rotation that has kept Isaac Hayden out of the mix at times, Merino is a good sign that Benitez has aims to develop Newcastle despite some problems with owner Mike Ashley, who is said to be shopping the club. Follow at Nicolas Mendler. Barcelona, Spain app. Lionel Messi has willed Argentina into the World Cup. Now he can exhale and get back to what he does best, keeping Barcelona atop the Spanish league. Just when the stakes couldn't have been higher, Messi struck 3 goals to bring Argentina back for a 3-1 win at Ecuador on Tuesday and seize a last-minute ticket to Russia. The star forward will have little chance to rest, however, with Barcelona counting on him to lead the team in its visit to Atletico Madrid on Saturday in the Spanish capital. The saviour Messi has won a combined 17 trophies for Barcelona in the Champions League, Spanish League and Copa del Rey. But his success with Barcelona has only increased the pressure on him to deliver silverware for Argentina. So far, he has lifted Argentina to only finals in the World Cup and Copa America. Argentina struggled to produce goals throughout South American qualifying for the World Cup heading into the must-win match in Quito. And its chances looked grim when Ecuador scored in the first minute. It would have been crazy if Argentina didn't play the World Cup, Messi said after his hat-trick. Forget Neymar. When Neymar bolted for Paris Saint-Germain in August, Barcelona entered into panic mode and scrambled to buy players to fill the gap left by the Brazil striker. It had to break a club record for spending on a transfer to pry Ousmane Dembélé from Borussia Dortmund, only for the France forward to tear a tendon in his left leg in just his third appearance. But throughout the turmoil and turnover, Messi has responded by playing one of his best periods of football. The 30-year-old Messi has 11 goals in 7 league matches, including one 4-goal outing and a treble. That has helped Barcelona outscore opponents 232 in the league. He has also netted twice in the Champions League in wins over Juventus and Sporting Lisbon. Next up, Atletico is the most serious test yet for Barcelona in the league. Yet, despite its reputation as one of the toughest defensive sides in Spain, Atletico is one of Messi's favorite victims. Messi has scored against Atletico 27 times in 34 matches across all competitions, including 12 at its former stadium. Atletico hosts Barcelona for the first time at its new Wanda Metropolitano Stadium. Atletico is unbeaten in the league, although it lost to Chelsea 2-1 at home in the Champions League. Barcelona leads second-place Sevilla by 5 points. Atletico is fourth and trails the pace-setter by 6 points. Real Madrid is 7 points adrift before visiting Getafe on Saturday. Kylian Mbappé spent his youth in the AS Monaco developmental system, and as a result, he became one of the most expensive players ever sold, moving to Paris Saint-Germain last summer. But what if things had gone differently? According to a Bundesliga executive, they almost did. Very, very different. More World Cup power rankings. 9 months. b.w.c. RB Leipzig sporting director Ralf Rangnick told German publication Bild, "We had Kylian Mbappé all but signed." At the time of his upbringing through the ranks at Monaco, Leipzig was in the 2. Bundesliga, having been brought up 2 leagues by manager Alexander Zorniger, but he stepped down in February 2015, with Mbappé potentially looking to leave Monaco. The problem was we had just parted ways with Alexander Zorniger. We didn't know at the time who would be our coach and how it would continue. 16-year-old Mbappé had an idea, Rangnick himself. If Rangnick could ensure that I would be coach, he would entrust me with a boy immediately. But I couldn't give him that promise already in February. Arkan Bayloza took over, on an interim basis, and Mbappé would stay with Monaco. Rangnick became manager in the summer, spending a year in charge and earning them promotion to the Bundesliga, but it was too late, and the rest for Mbappé is history. Rangnick would step down a year later, but stayed on as sporting director there. Follow at _bonfire. The international break is over, and while some hearts are broken and others are lifted with euphoria, all players must get back to work regardless of if they will be headed to Russia next summer. From a club perspective, international breaks bring a chance for players to improve their form with a slight change of scenery, or the possible occurrence of a slight drop in momentum. But most of all, they just want their players to stay healthy. More JPW's Place Predictions TV stream schedule for the weekend with the players back to their training grounds. Here are the 4 biggest storylines for the return of Premier League action. Liverpool tests itself against the Premier League's best last season. Liverpool was terrible against the lesser teams and up for it in games against the best. This time around, Jurgen Klopp will hope for more of the same, at least the positive part, as he hosts heated rival Manchester United at 7:30 a.m. ET on Saturday. Watch live on NBCSN and NBCSports.com. The Red Devils may not be atop the Premier League table, but that's only because Manchester City has matched them the entire way, only slightly ahead by just a single goal on differential. Unfortunately, the Reds could not complete their international break objective. Sadio Mane returns injured and will miss 6 weeks, a massive blow to Liverpool's top 4 hopes. Nevertheless, they still have Klopp, who has matched up extremely well against Jose Mourinho, with just 1 loss in 7 matches against this weekend's opposing boss. Can Liverpool manage to stave off the high-flying Red Devils? Can West Ham break down Burnley? The Hammers have put their poor start behind them and are beginning a climb up the table. A win this weekend against Burnley at Turf Moor at 1000 a.m. ET. Watch live on NBCSports.com would be a signature moment in the recovery. 3 points against a team that has been a pleasant surprise this season. The Clarets have been ridiculously hard to break down ever since they returned to the top flight, but this season they've also discovered a newfound cutting edge up front. Slaven Bilic has deployed Javier Hernandez out wide in an attempt to fit both he and Andy Carroll into the lineup, and with the Hammers healthy after the break, they should have a full disposal of players to look to break down the hosts. However, with Burnley now able to possess the ball in greater spells, the weak West Ham defence could be at risk. Can Alexis Sanchez put World Cup heartbreak behind him like the United States? Chile missed out on the World Cup in heartbreaking fashion. The two-time defending Copa America champions were poor throughout qualification, and ultimately ended up just short of the finish line. Arsenal star Alexis Sanchez must put this disappointment behind him, lest it bleed into his club career. Arsenal travels to Watford at 12:30 p.m. ET on Saturday. Watch live on NBCSN and NBCSports.com, and like Burnley, the Hornets have improved mightily from last season to this. Most importantly, they've capitalized on playing teams down on the luck such as Bournemouth, Southampton, and Swansea, and could do the same if Sanchez and Arsenal do not bring their best mentality to Vicarage Road. Will Ronald Koeman stave off the Sharks? Everton is 16th in the table, and if this season is truly setting up to be a relegation battle, the match this weekend could be a vital one. The Toffees travel to Farmers Stadium to take on Brighton Hove Albion on Sunday at 8:30 a.m. ET. Watch live on NBCSN and NBCSports.com, with the Seagulls sitting just 2 spots above them in the table, with both sides sitting on 7 points. If Ronald Koeman is to keep Everton floating above the relegation Sharks, he must win this match. Any dropped points on the road at a newly promoted team would only serve to leak even more water into an already listing ship. Follow at _bonfire.